When you go head to head, somebody is going to lose, and while WWE may have came away with a few scratches from Saturday night main event, it was AEW Collision who came away with a few limbs missing. They may not have lost the war, but this is certainly a battle that did not go well for them. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Saturday night, it was Collision versus Saturday night main event. Both shows done pretty damn poor. Saturday night main event was the lowest rated Saturday night main event of all time. However, the exact same thing can be said for Collision, because this week's Collision for December 14th was the lowest Collision ever in its usual time slot on a Saturday from 8 to 10 p.m. as it came in with 246,000 viewers.
It's deja vu. I feel like we report this every single week. The last time it was preempted. It wasn't in the normal time slot. What's the excuse tonight? Well, to be fair, I mean, at least they do have the Saturday night main event excuse, but this ain't the Saturday night main events, right, of Hogan and Andre of yesteryear whipping out 26 million viewers. This is a Saturday night main event whipping out 1.5, 1.6. Oh, let's add in the Peacock, but yo, they knew they were going up against it, right? And it seems to be that Collision, it either normally moves time slot or he just cancels it altogether. But there seems to be also another thing. The only way you could enjoy this show is if you're mentally not there. You know what I mean? If you're like Tony Storm, you've got amnesia, and you forget how bad it is, and you might tune in this week and for some reason think it's good.
Well, maybe a percentage of AEW viewers have amnesia and they forgot that AEW Collision was on this Saturday. Who knows? But either way, 246,000 viewers, not a good number. Last week was 278,000 viewers, so down 12% on that. Last four trailing weeks was 317,000 viewers, so down 22% on that. But no matter what way you slice it, dice it, look at it, AEW is down, whether we compare it to last week, the last month, the last year, the last quarter. It's just down. It is down. Now, in terms of the key demo, though, Collision did a 0.09, which is actually up on last week's key demo. So last week did a 0.07, this week did a 0.09, and that is 29% up. So a pretty big increase there in the key demo, but at the end of the day, I mean, what does it really matter if you have an increase in the key demo when the viewership's down? I know Jericho used to talk about the key demos if it was everything, but I mean, come on, we all know that the most important number is the overall viewership. I mean, why would you care about the 18 to 49? Like, who cares if you've got a 49-year-old watching or a 50? It's the same thing. It is the exact same thing.
And see all these marks that comment, oh, you guys don't have a clue, you don't understand. The 18 to 49 only matters, right, if you've already got a great rating. And then it's like, right, if you've got a great rating and you're going head-to-head with a show and it's like, well, we could improve in the 18 to 49 because that show, for whatever reason, seems to bring in a lot of the younger generation. That's the only reason why you would care. See, when your rating is whipping at the lowest ever, who cares about the 18 to 49?
Yeah, literally, there is no difference between a 49-year-old and a 50-year-old. I've seen, how can people even try and suggest that an 18-year-old has more in common with a 49-year-old than a 49-year-old has in common with someone in their early 50s? It's fucking mental to suggest that, because I know they're going, oh, well, the ads target the people in that group. That group, the 18 to 49 demographic, that group is way too wide.
Yep.
Honestly,
you know,
man.
someone who's 18, right, is born in 2006. Someone that's 49, right, is born in 1975. I mean, there is levels to this game, my friend, and if you've got a gap of that big, that is generations. Honestly, I think if you're going to do it that way, I think it honestly should be like, what, 18 to 29, then maybe like 30 to like 49, then 50 to like, what, 70? But obviously, you can't split it that much. I get that.
No other metric is that wide. When you look at analytics from other platforms, or even if you look at like YouTube or whatever, they break it down into more age ranges because they know that there's a difference.
Yeah.
That is way too wide.
18-year-olds can still be in school. You know what I mean? 49-year-olds left school 3 decades prior.
I mean, there's 31 years there. You know, we're not even talking... We're talking about... You could be a grandfather at 49.
I know. It's, no, I don't get the 18 to 49 love, man. No, that was just a coping mechanism for AEW in the early days when they were shite. But you know what? The ratings were still much better than what they were now. But they could at least argue they were beating NXT in it and things like that. It's pathetic. But overall, I mean, look at the state of these ratings, man. Compare it to last year's quarter, they're doing a third.
Yeah, I tell you what, the ratings are going to go down because like they're not creating new fans at the same rate that they're losing fans. And like wrestling has an old aging fan base, so you're going to get more fans that drop out of the 18 to 49k demo because they get to 50 than you get people that are getting to 18. People are more likely to stop watching wrestling than still be watching at 18.
But then it's also, let's just know, we said
And
this.
then the viewers are going down because people are just dying.
We said this
and they're
months
not
ago,
creating
right?
enough-
What 18-year-olds actually got their own fucking cable deal? You know what I mean? There is no way that they can manage the metric and actually physically work out who's holding the remote. Is it the 18-year-old that lives with their parents? Or is it the 49-year-old who could potentially live with their parents? You know what I mean? Who's actually got the cable deal? See, it's 18 to 49. It's a load of shit. Isn't it, though?
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
It's not accurate.
Yeah, it's not.
See
accurate.
the overall viewership. That is a single viewer from that household. That is accurate, right? Doesn't matter if they're 18 or female, or if they're 91 years old and they're a Vietnam War veteran. It doesn't matter a fuck. They're a viewer. This 18 to 49 piss needs to get put in the bin.
But yeah, 18 to 49 is up this week, so
Yeah.
congratulations, Tony Khan. You got something to celebrate. But yeah, Collision just going down, down, down. Like I said, the lowest rated Collision of all time for a Saturday night. I believe last week's was the fourth lowest.
Yep.
But basically the lowest collisions of all time, the four lowest collisions of all time have all came from the third week of September. So we're talking almost just over a 3-month period. AEW's broken the record. Or they've got the four lowest collisions.
Yeah, and that's
And-
just a
and the-
sign of a company that's getting worse. Like, no two ways about it. Like, when you're breaking it like that in such a short period, I mean, you're averaging like once every like 3 weeks that your show hits new low. So
I've seen the same with SmackDown as well, though. I mean, there's no.
yeah, you can bet your bottom dollar when it comes to January. We will be talking about another lowest.
Yeah, most viewed clips though from AEW's official channel. First place, 120,000 viewers. Mark Briscoe battles the Continental Classic Blue League leader Kyle Fletcher.
And he won.
Second place, Tony Storm reintroduces herself to Thunder Rosa, 117,000. Third place, 96,000 views. Will Ospreay makes a promise to Darby Allin. Oh, good for you. Fourth place, 86,000 views. Tony Storm is once again all elite. Fifth place, 76,000 views. Okada and the Beast Mortals battle for 3 points in the Continental Classic. Beast Mortals ain't getting any points. Sixth place, the Prince of the Dark Throne, Julia Hart returns in the flesh. Seventh place, 63,000 views. 10-man. Cassidy, Outrunners, Commander, and Garcia versus MXM and Premier Athletes. It's like, wasn't Orange Cassidy literally just in the world title picture? And now he's in a fucking throwaway 10-man on Collision with the Outrunners, Commander, and Garcia taking on MXM and the Premier Athletes. How do you go from... Wait, isn't he also in that Fatal 4-way?
Yep. No, it's an absolute clusterfuck. I touched upon this in the spoilers, man. It's like, what do they do?
What is Tony Khan doing? Seriously. And then...
No, but you see,
Yeah, but that would be like The Rock. And I'm not I don't want to compare Cassidy to The Rock, but let's say Austin's got the belt and The Rock is going to challenge it. That'd be like The Rock being in a 10-man match on Heat with a bunch of fucking jobbers.
yeah, because Tony Khan doesn't know what he's doing, folks.
That would never happen.
No, it wouldn't.
And then in last place, 60,000 views, Top Flight face former allies Andretti and Leo Rush for a shot at Tag Gold. So, I mean, there is the numbers. Tony Storm getting in the top 4 with 2 of her segments. Seen a few people comment on the Tony Storm vid that made the other day saying that there's nothing special about her and she's just another female that's only been pushed because she's got blonde hair and blue eyes. I'm going to disagree with that big time. I mean, she's done alright here with these these two videos in the top four clips. But even beyond that, definitely the most interesting character for me in AEW, better than any female in WWE. I mean, it is what it is. People can bash her if they want, but I think people saying that she's crap on the mic and she can't wrestle, and the only thing she's got are looks. Totally disagree. Cut some of the best promos that we've seen in AEW in the past year. Better promo than any female in WWE, hands down, right now. And it's put on better matches than any female in WWE.
Yep.
As of
So to attack her
year.
for her race and her eye colour and her hair, it's just a fucking joke, isn't it, at the end of the day?
I mean, for people to say that's the only reason she's successful, I mean, I'm not saying that, man. To me, Toni Storm is, I think she's the best female wrestler in the world right now.
Sounds like a mark to me. No, I totally agree. She is. But the problem is, people are just going to attack her.
To be honest, that's because the bar's pretty low.
Yep.
But, nah, I mean, Rhea Ripley's not better than Toni Storm. Is she? Fuck.
No, you know what I mean? No, the hair colour, the eye colour, it doesn't fucking matter. If somebody's good, they're good. You know what I mean? That is just the fucking reality. Like, I'm sick of this being... Mercedes Moné comes up with different coloured hair every fucking week, man. Does she get better each week, depending on the hair colour? Of course not. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's absolute fucking shit.
What are you talking about?
The way people are bashing hair colours.
It's not they're bashing hair colours, they're just suggesting here, because of her looks, that's like the ideal look. Oh, blonde hair, blue eyes.
But that's a load of shite. Oh, no. Look across wrestling, right? The biggest stars, who's all got blonde hair and blue eyes? It's just a dig at fucking white people, that's all it is.
Nah, I think it's more saying that she's a female and she's getting pushed because she's got that look. The same look as a Tiffany Stratton. Same look as a Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, but on the flip side of them, there's other people that get pushed with different looks. You know what I mean? For each woman that's like them, there's one of the that look exactly like them that don't get pushed.
Well, Mandy Rose's bigger push came when she had brunette hair, so I mean...
Yeah, but see every woman you mentioned there, right? Whether it's Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, or Tiffany Stratton, or Toni Storm, what have they all got? Natural fucking charisma. They've all got something about them. You know what I mean? We've seen plenty in the past that do not have that about them. You just look through AEW. There's a few women that look the same in AEW, but guess what? They don't have any form of charisma. Do they not?
No.
And you're right, the bar is just so low, but I'm sick of these digs at Toni Storm, man. It's just... It's a joke.
I didn't even know you were aware of them until I brought them up, like, to be honest with you.
No, I've seen them in our comment section. People saying that she sucks and they don't know what we're smoking.
People just don't want us to say anything positive about AEW. They want us to say that Toni Storm sucks. Toni Storm is only getting credit because she's good looking, and that Rhea Ripley is the most hottest woman of all time. That's what they want.
The back shots.
That's what people
Same
want.
people that believe that they would believe that Tony Khan has done a worse job with Toni Storm than what the WWE did. When the reality is the opposite.
Aye, so I mean, it is what it is, guys. Anyway, that's it. AEW Collision. There's your numbers, and there's the numbers. I mean, who knows? Sooner or later, we could just be reporting on the number. It could be non-plural because it could be that fucking low. Anyway, that's it. Till next time. Peace.